to sprint. And actually geography, that took me 10, 15 minutes to do that. In a class, she'll get to all very lower the head down and then swing the legs overhead with the head block. But again, you're looking for that moving position.
Vlog, how are you? Hope you're well. You are seeing behind the scenes. Kelly is just we are doing our sculpt series. So I've just done mini ball and we'll put a little bit of the mini ball clip here. It's so good. Just loved it so much. I'm really into this whole like mini ball flow, one exercise to the next exercise. I just love them. Kelly's on now. She's doing gliders. Then I'm back on in a minute doing light weights and blocks. And then Kelly's doing activation bands. Look at my whiteboard there. And then we've got long bands. And then Kelly finishes doing core. I wanted to share with you today some tips around marketing and promotion. I think we're seeing a lot of social media fatigue and there's a big drive to do more things in real life. And I think we're craving it. You know, I want to do more things. I want to do more meetups. I want to be with people and don't want to spend so much time on my phone. But as a business owner, I recognise the power of social media and how effective it is at building a community, building a business, and building a personal brand. So this week, I have been doing in my supporter group a lot of strategic work, which sounds very fancy, but it's really not. It's about not just posting something on social media, but having a really simple infrastructure of layers of things that you put in place in your business. And this doesn't matter whatever your business is, any kind of service-based business. In fact, if you're selling anything, it's having these underlying layers which it helps you not have to keep posting on social media all day, every day. Not that I'm sure anybody does that watches this video. Each post has a clear intention behind it. And there is layers and levels and an infrastructure behind it. And if you make one piece of content, so you make a video, you make a reel, that reel or that video, you are able to post it on multiple platforms and you'll be able to really sweat that asset. So what I mean is it's not just a post and then it goes. There's actually a step-by-step, a workflow. And I've been teaching everyone in my business group this week about how to create really simple workflows. Now, when I talk about a workflow, it doesn't mean that you have to do all of the steps right then and there, but it shows you that there are steps to each element of your promotion. You might just do a couple of the steps because you're strapped for time, but later on in the week you might continue, take that same piece of content and add the additional steps to it, the additional layers. So if I give you an example, so I'm running a masterclass, and if you've been watching my vlog, you'll see I do these masterclasses regularly, step and aerobics. People love them. Retro. I used to teach aerobics and step every week before the pandemic, and then I never went back to those classes for lots of different reasons. In fact, I'll get Lauren to link to one of those videos now. I love them. I used to post them every week on my Instagram. They're still all there. There's hundreds and hundreds of them. So I now do a masterclass every month. So I do a step masterclass every month, or I do an aerobics class every month. And I've got one coming up. The step-by-step is, So I book the venue, I create a sales page on my website, and on the sales page it has got the heading, so it's 90s retro aerobics, and I've got some description around what that masterclass is all about. What time is it? Who's it for? How much it costs? All of the information. I've got a really lovely graphic. So the graphic is everybody that came to the last one, and it's really bright and everyone's happy. I love the graphic. And again, I'll link to the graphic here so you can see all the congruency. I'll also make a video where I'm talking about the whole retro aerobics experience. So a 1 or 2 minute video. I'll upload that video to YouTube and I'll leave it on YouTube as a short. I'll then take that YouTube video and I'll put that on the sales page. So you've got title, description, I've got a video on there, I've got an eye-catching graphic that we've made in Canva, and that's the sales page on my website. So that's step 1. Step 2 is to take the sales copy, the picture or the video, and then post that on social media. So I'll do it on Instagram natively. So I'm not going to share it to Facebook or anywhere else. I'm going to either make a carousel post, or I'm going to use the video that I made, make it into a reel, always add captions. I'm going to overlay the details. So it's not just a talking head, it's all of the information. And then I've got the caption and a strong call to action. So the call to action might be, if you'd like to come to the event, comment retro, and people will comment retro, and I can use something like ManyChat to go in and automatically answer all of those call to action comments. So that's step 2. I'll do the same thing over on Facebook. That's step 3, and I'll do 2 versions on Facebook. I'll do the static image with all of the text, and I'll do a reel with all of the text. So they will sit there on Facebook and Instagram. So that's those 2 taken care of. So I've now got content on my website, I've got my Instagram account, I've also got my Facebook, and I'll often post all of that information on stories as well. So that's step 3. Step 4, I'll send an email out to my database newsletter. That's step 5. Now step 6, this is where it gets really interesting. I highly encourage you to get a Google business account. With a Google business account, you can put your products on the Google business account, you can put your blog posts, you can put all of your information on there, and it just increases your digital footprint. So you become more discoverable, more searchable. What I'll do with my Google My Business account then is I'll put all of the information, the sales, the video, the graphics, all on my Google account as well. So if you go to any of my Google accounts for all my different websites, you'll see all of my products and programs and services are all on there as well. So it just makes you more discoverable, more searchable. So if somebody's looking for aerobics classes in Nottingham, fingers crossed, chances are you might see my YouTube video, or you might see my sales page on the website, or you might see my Google My Business account page as well. So it gives me more width, a bigger digital footprint. Then I'll also write a blog. So the same thing with the blog. Title, description. I want a biography on the blog. So I want who I am. Rachel Holmes has been in the fitness industry for nearly 40 years. She does this, she does that, she does the other. That's on the blog, because your blog post is almost a standalone piece of content. So if someone again is searching for aerobics in Nottingham, you might return the search just being that one blog post. It's not going to return back my website, cover2go or rachelholmes.com. It will go to that page, it will pick up the page. So I've now got my blog. I've also added the YouTube video into the blog as well. And the YouTube video is titled the same, 90s Aerobics in Nottingham. That's living on the blog because YouTube is a search engine. I'll then, last step, take the link and put that over on my Google My Business account as well. So I've got that one product, one video, one graphic, but I've got a complete workflow, and I've enabled this to go out to all those different platforms. Now, if I did that all in one go, it might maybe take me an hour. If I did maybe the Facebook and the Instagram part first, that might take me 20 minutes. And then a couple of days later, I might add on the other steps. This gives you a brilliant workflow for promoting anything. So whether you want to promote a PT, an event, a course, program, a new class, being able to take that one piece of content and push it out to all those different platforms. Now, I call this full circle marketing, and it works phenomenally well. So let me know if that's helpful for you. If on next week's vlog you'd like a bit more of a walkthrough of how that happens, then do let me know. I use this system, this workflow, for everything.